Good evening, everybody. It's a little bit early on a Friday night. This is Encounters coming up at 11 Eastern. It's a Encounters special, and where we do live here on a Friday evening. It's cold outside in New England. It really is. But good evening, everybody. Paul, everybody around the world, Crazy Horse, Chesno. And we're on a little bit this morning, just for about maybe an hour and a half this morning, or maybe an hour. But tonight, our official show, Encounters. I'm CmdrAleon, your host, the man from Mars, also host of WESU's NPR Pacifica radio show, Cosmic Eye Astronomer Radio. Courtney, good to see you. Everybody, Jen, all the people coming in here. Yes, that's correct. And I'll be with John Connors tonight in his time zone. So I got on here a little bit early, but John should be joining me this evening. And I also got today that I thought I was getting tomorrow. I got my pyramid today in the mail. This is a copper pyramid. Look at this. I just got my copper pyramid today, which is behind me. And you can see it right here. Beautiful copper pyramid. Just came in when I got home this afternoon. And that is also very, very high frequency. So we have the copper pyramid with us. And I'm putting that on the table here. I have two apophyllite crystals next to that on both sides. So I know what I'm doing when it comes to crystals. But the copper pyramid is pretty amazing. So we're looking forward to a nice evening tonight. And John Connors Flow will be joining me tonight. I spoke to him earlier. Yes. And the name actually of the space being is actually Gekko, Gekko. And we were talking earlier today, and we got more information regarding the area of Crazy Horse. No, I'm shy. Has not been around, but we have sent her. Thank you, Flo, for the snowman. We have sent her a happy New Year's wish, and just put out the word to her that if she decides to sometime this year want to come in here, she's welcome to do that. Susan Mary, good to see you always, Susan. And yeah, so we're hoping to have quite a good show tonight. And we're quite focused. So we're going to see what happens here. We'll see what happens here tonight. Oh, good. Interesting. All right. And it's really it. CJ, hi. Welcome to the show, CJ. Eugene Finchner, Margaret Ball, Neon Pickle, Rusty Blue Nova, The Brown-Eyed Girl. That's a good name. Stu Kid, Davey X, thanks for the likes. Kenneth Moses, Sabrina, thanks for the follow. Billy, user 302. This is the #1 UFO spiritual talk show on social media. So if you're new here, welcome. Hi, XIA. That's a good name. Daniel, welcome to the show. Daniel, Christina, Raymond Larson, Molly, thank you for the gifts. We appreciate it so much. Crystal Mist, Grego 53, welcome to the show. Junior or JR, Mr. GLXY, welcome. A lot of people coming. Judy Bowman, good to see you. Hey, Christina. So we're going to, hey, brown-eyed girl. Sister Mary, thank you for the gifts. We're very relaxed and in a very beautiful way feeling what's happening here, what's happening tonight. And we're just very blessed to have everybody all over the world joining us. I was on a TikTok in Japan earlier today, this morning. There were people, some of them have been on our Encounter show. There's a large UFO group on TikTok in Japan. And I came in and some of them said hello in broken English to me. But there's quite a bit of folks, well, in Japan, there's a lot of people interested in contact with non-terrestrial beings. Did you happen to see the thing I tagged you in, Commander? I don't know I've seen it yet. I've been looking. Oh, thank you, Susan, for that. I appreciate that. I've been looking at all these really weird videos today on and off about Florida, and I'm still on this show saying that we need to see video of said ET walking around Florida in Miami. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So I spent time still looking for people down there showing something with all the video footage of everything going on before the police came, and yet nothing. Nobody has any video. And I stayed away from that whole hoopla, pretty much. You'll see that I've done nothing really on it. I won't touch it. I don't know, but I'm not covering the Miami thing because until there's some real source of information on video footage, instead of all these TikTokers making videos about what they think it is, I'm just not even touching it. But glad to have everybody in here. Victor, welcome. Eamon, welcome to our show. Holly, TJ Nelson, welcome. Was apparently one of the last things sent to a spacecraft before it shut down. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at it. I'm just freezing in your chair. Already looks funny. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting show tonight here. Pretty Angel, welcome. And we're just going to wait till John gets on here. So it's almost 11 here. It'll be about 8 o'clock where he is. So we've got about 15 more minutes or so. It's starting to feel a little bit different in here. I mean, it's cold outside. But I won't make any stories up. I don't, right now I'm wearing very comfortable clothing. And it's nice and comfortable in here. So when people start telling me things are happening with their phones and weird things are going on, then we'll know. But right now, I've got apple cider. I've got the pyramid, the copper pyramid on the table. And it is cold outside, Holly. You're absolutely correct. In New England, where we are, it's great. Hey, Johnny Miller, good to see you here. Welcome to the show. Peace, Shano. Welcome to our show. Patrick, welcome. CME Ford, California. Hey, WD. Katie Lady, welcome. Lavola, hey, good to see you. All the new people coming in here to Encounters. Conative, welcome. Just Jocelyn, like that name, that's a good one. Hey, Sean. For all the new people, this is the actual #1 spiritual UFO talk show on social media. No hype, just real cosmic reality. And that's the way we like to keep it. Love your songs. Thank you. Philip, welcome to the show. Larry206, welcome, Larry. Miki. And TikTok is getting ready to tell me start my event. Well, I've already started it. TikTok's reminding me because I started the event on TikTok about a week ago, and it's reminding me to start my event, which will always start Pool Player Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, MC. Welcome. Game Alien. Peter. Welcome to the show. Thank you, Deborah D. And Trance. Good, joyful Friday to you. Geek. Links TV. My UFO encounter have increased in frequency. Just today, I saw a white glowing orb in the clouds. Interesting. Very good. Have you seen all the videos of Miami encounter incident in the mall? I've seen 2/3 of the videos, and they make me go to sleep only because nobody has any footage of the tall being or the space being that's supposedly walking around when it happened. So until there's somebody out there who was there, with all those kids, they all had cell phones. Not one person videotaped up close the being. So that's my problem with it. It's until I see. I've seen all these videos on TikTok. I refuse to make one. The only video I'm ever going to make is one with a space being sitting right next to me and them interviewing each other about their planet. That'll be the video I'll make. But all these videos on TikTok are going crazy, and there's no information other than people's opinions. And Kit Kat says, I saw a white glowing orb tonight over Holbrook, New York. Interesting. Geek says, the town I live in made news for a UAP. Interesting. Nope, nobody's captured anybody in Miami, and there's no video of the being. It's just all kinds of weird stuff. Their phones weren't working. They're saying they used EMP. Good evening, Tinky Binks. So with Miami, I'm just putting that on the side of the table until there's some actual footage somewhere of this space being that was coming through a portal or something down there in the mall. Some kids were playing with something, and according to some of this one story, somebody said this portal opened up and a space being came through it. So who knows? I certainly don't know. They mentioned approximately 80 beings. Who is they? Who mentioned 80 beings? 12DC. How you doing? Have you seen the video? What video? I've seen so many TikTokers doing videos about Miami, and not one of them has had any footage of any beings coming through a portal in the mall. They plugged it in. The brown-eyed girl. Sarah. Good evening, Sarah. Hey, Willie. Good to see you. Yes, you are. Hey, James. Hey, Loretta. Good to see you. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. Hey, John. John, good to see you. John Connors and I are going to be going live tonight. We are live. What am I saying? We're certainly live. So thank you so much, John. I appreciate all the love and all the boats. And I'm going to show you, again, my really cool thing. I didn't think I was getting it until tomorrow. This is my copper pyramid. Let me see if I can show it to you. Here it is, my copper pyramid. Look how cool that is. I just got it today. I think the universe, because it said I was not going to get it until Saturday. I think somebody in the universe kind of said, make sure the commander gets the copper pyramid tonight. I got the copper pyramid today. When I came home, Amazon package on the porch. I open it up and I'm like excited like a kid. And here is the copper pyramid I told you about. Right here. And you know what? It's really weird. I got a gift card for Christmas, right? I get a $50 gift card, and I'm saying, what am I going to buy with this gift card? And then I'm getting in my consciousness, you need to get a pyramid. You need to get a copper antenna. You need to do this. Then I'm getting, Commander, you need to get a copper pyramid. No antenna, Commander, get a copper pyramid. I'm saying, what? Then I'm getting told to get a copper pyramid. So what do? I find 2 copper pyramids on, of all places, Amazon, and I get this copper pyramid, and it's just incredible. The energy out of this thing, a copper pyramid, man. This thing is all copper infused energy. It's just really, really amazing. Copper pyramid. And good to see everybody here. We're going to bring John on here, wherever I can see him. Here he is. So get yourself relaxed wherever you are around the planet Earth on Encounters. And this is our special broadcast. Let me see what's going on with this thing. Oh, this is on, okay. And I think this is what's going on here with this. Still playing around with this thing here. But you're watching Encounters. And in a few minutes, we'll, at 11 o'clock, begin our programming. I'm just testing something here. Still getting used to this other thing here. Okay. And welcome to Encounters. If you're just coming in here, welcome to our show. I got my AirPods on. Good evening, John. How you doing, brother?
I am doing it.
Work? Oh, I got to get the volume up. Hey, John, now I have my volume down. What's going on here?
Can you hear me?
Good. Now I can hear you. I had my volume down to 0 and I had my earpods on.
What the heck?
I know. But we're here live, everybody, all over the world. And tonight we're going to share some information about them. And John and I spoke earlier, way earlier before the show tonight. So some exciting things. And I was going to mention to John that after we spoke, I kept getting this image of a tall, bluish being about over 8 feet tall, I would say. I keep getting images of that being almost all the time now. So just figured I'd share that with you. And we have a lot of people here, so we should have quite the interesting contact program tonight. Anything you want to say to introduce some of our folks? There's a lot, probably new people here that don't know anything about what's going on between you and us and what's been happening on my end when this thing whole started over a month ago. And the space beings that come from, whoops. John will be back. John will be back. I'm not sure what happened. So John will be definitely back. Weird things are happening. And you're watching Encounters. I think things are going to get kind of interesting here tonight. He disconnected, but I don't think he disconnected. I think somehow he got disconnected. We're going to see what's happening here. I can hear me talking. I got my headphones on here. I'm listening for anything weird. What would be kind of weird is if, well, it wouldn't be weird because it's true, that the space beings have always been where I am. What's happening is John is like an antenna. I am also an antenna, but it's to try to describe what's going on here is almost impossible to describe. Every time I try to describe what's happening here, I don't know how to put it into terms. Yeah, a conduit, a generator. So when Gekko and the space people communicate, there's a lot of things that we'll be able to talk about tonight. And again, understand for some reason, everything is being amped up here. So I'm asking Gekko to assist John, because they hear me from here, to assist them to be clear to be able to get back up on here on the TikTok. So Gattaca, whatever you're doing right now, and I know you hear my voice, please make things run smoothly so John can get back on his cellular phone to communicate. Okay. So we're going to see things are already feeling kind of weird. And when I say weird, not weird in a bad way, weird in a good way, in a strange way, in a way that in which I cannot describe in words. Okay. And if anybody, honestly, be honest, if you're feeling, hey, good to see you. If you're feeling any energy shifts or any feeling of a flowing of energy coming through your room, please let me know. You know, if something like that, well, please let me know. I appreciate my moderators keeping control of people that might be coming in here that are not here for that reason. Hey, David. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, John. And we're at 11:01. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's interesting. I've lost John. I don't know what happened. He came on, and it seems as if his transmission is no longer here. So we're going to hope that he's able to come back on, because the last thing he said is something like, "What's happening?" And then he lost his transmission completely from the show. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure. Not sure what happened to John. We'll get him back. I might have to message him and see if he even gets my message. I can't call him when I'm doing this. What I'm going to do is message him. I'm going to go into, I can't even find him on the thing here. Wait a minute. Wow, this is really crazy. All right. Oh, there he is. Well, he's online. He's on right now. Lost contact. He's on. I'm going to say, will bring you up. He's online right now. So let's see. So I'm just sending him a message. His live was hacked earlier. I hope it's not being hacked right now. Wouldn't it be interesting if, and I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories here, but wouldn't it be interesting if somebody in the government's trying to prevent this from happening? They don't want us to make contact. I'm not saying that is what's happening, so let's not take this and throw it all over the internet universe. I'm just saying it's kind of strange. As we're getting ready, he loses his transmission, but he is live because his green light's on TikTok, which means that he's online. So I'm going to try to get him on here. I just don't know where he is. I just sent him a message, and hopefully he can get back in here. So let's all focus on getting John back in here. Everybody, I want you to clear your minds, send positive energy. He's online right now. He was live with me for like maybe less than a minute, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. Do you have an accent because of fear and dread? No. So I'm going to guide everybody right now to focus. All positive thoughts, all positive energy. I'm putting a protection around this broadcast with the Ashtar Command, with my space brothers. I want one of our ships to be about 10,000 feet above my location. I want a tensor beam to be sent out in all areas, radiuses beyond here, the center point. And I'm calling on the clarity of light energy to be beamed all over the place. Can you please listen to us? We need you. And so I'm asking everyone to focus here, the intention. John is online because I just went to message him, and his green little, the green indicator light for your TikTok. So he's on, and somehow something happened. He'll be back. I keep they'll get him back on. I'm not sure what's going on or what happened, but he'll be back. I think he is back. Let me see. Is that him? That's not John. We'll bring Taz up for a minute. But we are going to get John back on here.
Hey.
Hey, Taz, how you doing, brother?
I'm okay. I was with him a little earlier tonight. We were working on some stuff, John, as usual. But
Yeah.
Something happened, and his thing got hacked. So everyone who was in the forum got booted. But the live
really?
the live kept going because Jeanette here, my partner, she was watching, she was sitting upstairs with her mom and stuff. They were watching, and she's like, somebody came in on the live and booted everybody and started threatening him.
Really?
I would never tell a lie.
No, I believe that. I know you are, man. Yeah, so this room is protected. This show is protected from such a high light. If anyone tried coming in here, our moderators would knock him right out and block him.
Mm-hmm.
But so he was on. He's on right now.
I know he's been on. I've been trying to get a hold of him all night. I actually called his phone, like, just, because he did say he was good. Everything, our last conversation, he's like, everything's good. But I think if everyone knows John, that's what he's going to say, right? Like, he's not going to show any kind of stress. He's trained for that. So, I just felt a little
No, I'm glad you came on. I get the feeling he's going to be okay. Technically, it's kind of weird though that when he came on, that we're going to do this major thing, and all of a sudden, within seconds, something happens. It could be another thing. John is protected. As a matter of fact, people that don't know me, right now, I'm going to send one Ashtar Command spaceship. Now, people say, Commander, you can send a spaceship somewhere? Let me tell you something, folks, about me. Before there was any internet and websites about Ashtar Command and people channeling Ashtar, which is all, stuff that I don't even deal with, I'm able to send a ship, which I did to Vermont, to this person that was being attacked by reptilians under their home in a cave, which is a true story, Mercury Man, who's been on here before. I'm sending a major ship cloaked above his location in Arizona. I'm asking the command to take the ship over there. If there's any energies trying to interfere with the broadcast, that they are to be cleared out, and that there's a tensor beam of light to be surrounded in his area, in his perimeter of where he lives. I call on the command to do this right now. End of story. That's it. I don't do any dances, rituals, anything. I'm actually able to send a spaceship over to him.
I'll say this for everybody. A long time ago, Commander, I'd be like, "Yeah, come on, for real."
I know
But
you would. Yeah, but
I know
you know
damn
now.
well, man. I can tell you this, guys. I've had a lot of experiences recently, especially with my enlightenment that I've come
Yep.
into. I think everyone understands who's on that path. As you become enlightened, you attain more knowledge. Thus, you learn more. So you're like an antenna, you're receiving and you're transmitting, right? So I'm learning
Right.
about transmuting and stuff. And one day you were on your show and you were talking to Gekko, and I'm not even kidding you. I was receiving something over here. It was coming in a number
Yeah.
sequence. And it happened to me twice on your show. And when I
Yeah.
looked it up, it was astronomical
Oh,
unit.
okay. Let me put you. I don't want to mean to knock you off. John is
No,
back, so we're going to switch
by all
back over
means.
to John. Hey, Taz, thanks
Yes,
for
sir.
coming up, man. All right.
Got you, brother. Love you. Namaste.
Okay. Hey, we love you too. Namaste. Let me do this here. And we're going to bring John back on. Let me get John back in here. All right, John. We got John back in here with us. I sent my spaceship over there. And we'll have John on here in a second. Hey, John, I sent the spaceship over your location just now.
Yeah, did you have were you talking with Taj right now?
Yeah, just for a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I got both of your guys' energies. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah. He was on for a minute while I said he'll be back. I sent a spaceship that's cloaked over your location right now, an Ashtar Command ship. So
yeah, no, I see it. It's right in front of me right now.
Yeah, the ship is there to protect you, man. It's one of our large ships. There's probably about 200 space people on the ship. You see the ship?
I think that's it right there. It doesn't look like a plane.
No, it's not a plane. See, folks, I want people to understand something about me who don't think I can send a spaceship somewhere of the Ashtar Command. I can send a spaceship somewhere. And I just did to protect John. And that ship is going to stay there. It's not going to move. We put a tensor beam around your location. The tensor beam is to protect you from any outside interference. And that's only for you, man.
I appreciate it.
Oh no, man! You just...
I've got this water company since I've got it. There's been a lot of travel through there, so I've been trying to keep it at a bay. So I put up those signs there, and I put up that gate, and they haven't knocked that one down yet. I don't know why they're doing it. You know, it's just fascinating to me. So I didn't mean to interrupt your live or anything.
No. You are part of the live, so you're not interrupting anything. You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here. And we're going to talk as we get more settled about Gekko, about the Syrians, about the connection. We were talking earlier about the Martians that I'm connected with. So we're going to get into a real focus on that with everybody here. We'll let you get settled and take your time.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, they have. Okay, all right. That's good. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Terry Scott says, "Can I stop the astro suffering in your house?" One night, Terry, I'll have to focus on that. I don't know what that is, but when we're not doing a special like this, I'll talk to you about that.
That means he represents. When you see that,
yeah,
there's a meeting for that. That's CIA and fire department.
Oh, okay.
And then fire department all the way on both sides, or paramedics, and that one with the red.
Yeah.
Let's see. Plate number 2, NH Nitro Hilo 713. Amazon? Really? Okay. Yeah, I just didn't understand why there's so much cross traffic between there and SRP coming through that property line, but it makes no sense. Now, Here's the other one. Now watch this one. This one's gonna be, I think, one green one. I think it's over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, one green one. That's CIA right there, and then
Really?
he might have no.
C-
It's in here's blue, and I know you think it's because of Christmas, but it's not. It's not. I promise you.
I believe you.
I've been living on the street for the longest time.
You know your neighborhood better than I do.
But if you see that in the neighborhood, like if you ever see one with like someone with a yellow light, that means they're in distress.
Okay.
And that's like a secret thing for like people like wives that are under like abuse or whatever. That's
okay. Wow.
Put that outside their light, and that's how I know like cops that are doing like neighborhood patrol. They can do that, and they can just.
I know you know a lot about those things because you're pretty much tuned into all that.
Yeah.
How far are you from your house?
5 seconds.
You're not too far. 5 seconds away.
Well, I'm going to the neighbor's house. I'm still working over there, but I'm doing electricity, so I'm already have all my stuff and equipment over here.
Oh, okay. And once John gets settled, we'll get into relax everybody, have a seat somewhere. The studio is really big. We have enough for 1,000 people in here to get relaxed on the show. So it's a Friday night, nowhere to go. Everybody just enjoy the show tonight. We welcome everybody here to our contact show. And we're glad to see everybody here. I got my apple cider, so I'm good to go. And it's not raining in Arizona, which is good. So John's with us. He's live, and we're going to get into all this stuff in a little bit. We got plenty of time here. Thank you, Etheric, for the roses. We appreciate it. And once we settle into talking about what's going to happen tonight, we'll get into the communications aspect of this. And I don't think so. City Slicker, welcome. Diane Stadler, thanks for the likes. Synergy, welcome to our show. You're watching Encounters, the Contact Special. We're going to kind of not discuss it yet. We discussed it this morning, but I'm kind of staying away from it pretty much because there's been no definitive videos from Miami, and so I'm pretty much staying away from it. Too many people are creating videos without any actual real information. And so I made a decision earlier today when I was on this morning not to get too involved in doing anything with Miami because there's no real video of any tall beings or anything. I'll leave all the crazy TikTok creators out there using the half video of police cars making sounds and supposable tall beings coming out of a portal. Until I see that, I'm reserving my comment.
Oh, shit.
So let's refocus everybody on what we're doing tonight. Forget about Miami. Forget about everything else out there. And there's a picture of our space being. A good rendition of that John has got. They are tall. They're about between 7 and 8 feet tall. And we're going to be communicating with the space being Gekko tonight. So please relax. I have many questions. I have many questions about what's happening with our space people in terms of what we're doing tonight. So I want to get everybody focused. Our broadcast is protected. Ooh, John will be back. You just saw a picture of what the space being Gekko looks like, Gekko. So you saw a picture, painting, a drawing. I think John is there. Is that John? Yep, we got John back in here. I pressed the magic button Thank you, Etheric.
I don't know what's going on. They keep on kicking me out. Now
Well, we're going to keep you in.
Camera's all messed up.
I'm putting a strong protection around John's phone, his room, his house. I'm asking the command to protect him from being kicked out of anything and to keep his broadcast stable. Everybody focus on keeping the broadcast stable. We ask that the command seek out who's ever trying to do that, whatever energy is that is to prevent it from happening, that John will have complete stability in communications, broadcast, and there will be no problems. In the name of the command, I say this is so, and this will be. Okay, I did my little thing there to protect you, John, so there you go.
I appreciate it, brother.
I'm going to use whatever I need to use in my means here to stop whatever is trying to stop this. We might, Sharon, once we make contact, we might ask a question about Miami. But we'll wait till we make contact with Gekko and see what they say. Everybody stand by. I feel strong energy coming through that we'll be having communications very shortly. So these are great pictures, renditions of what the space beings would look like, between 7 to 8 feet tall. And everyone, I wish you to honor and respect our space brothers that will be communicating with us direct. There's no channeling. We're not using any audio. Just always want to say this in preface to the show. There's no audio that we've created of a space being or anything. It's all real. Everything you're going to hear is real.
I didn't think you needed me to open the door.
It was locked.
I know.
Oh, okay. No, I forgot the keys.
It was locked before, wasn't it?
No.
When your mom came in.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
I'm back.
I was like tapping my head on the door.
I didn't hear you.
I wanted you to meet somebody.
Meet somebody?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
What?
Hello. Hello, the person that said no, thank you.
Hi.
Don't be shy. This is CmdrAleon, the host of the show Encounters on TikTok. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi.
I was explaining to them. Remember when I said I had that dream and it was like static, and I came back, and that's what happened. Was my whole body? No, my whole body was paralyzed, and that's what happened to me. Because I was like, I put myself in that, I guess, projection field, and then I told him about it, and he goes, I kind of felt the same way, but the thing was, I thought it was like a vitamin I was missing, but I took a glucose thing, and the only thing I was lacking is sugar. But if I'm hypoglycemic, that means I don't need sugar, right?
No, hypoglycemic means your sugar is low and you need more sugar.
Absolutely, Skip. Grace. Yeah, I remember that. So, and welcome to everybody. So, I'm just going to give people a little background of our show and what happened. Over a month ago, Gekko, Gekko, made contact through Alexa app in my daughter's room, playing music from Billie Holiday. And Alexa was talking, and so was Billie Holiday singing. And then the first thing that happened is we felt static coming through the TikTok. Yeah, Gekko. So the static came through the TikTok. Chills were going through me. I felt this chill like a breeze. And other people saying, oh, Commander, I'm feeling a breeze now that you're saying it. And people started saying, oh, my phone power is going down. All these people on my life said their phone power is going down. I said, that's really strange. And I said, my phone power looks pretty good, but people's phone power was going half. So if anybody had like 80%, it went down to like 20%. So all these things started happening when I started communicating with Gekko. So he's always been communicating with me, and he always has. Like, I'll feel energy now. I can always feel, and also because I have that contact with him, I can sense his being right now. For me, everything is a feeling. When he's here, I feel it like he's right here with me. So if you can understand the feeling that I have right now that I didn't have before, Gekko is right here with me. Even though he's going to be communicating, he's here with me right now, but understand, don't get confused. He is here with me, but he's also here multidimensionally with John as well, if you can understand that. But he is here definitely with me, not to get confused or be confused or anything like that. Is he Christ consciousness? Yes, they operate, the beings from their planet, they completely operate in Christ consciousness. They absolutely do, in the utmost way. It doesn't matter, but to be able, we've changed the name of him so many times. I'm trying to get the name, which I got finally, Gekko. But the name's not so much important as the message, the communications, the interaction. So the things that John is showing and displaying, which is great, as he showed before, is the being Gekko himself. They're very tall beings. They break through static. They can break time and space. If their ship is detected by any Earth-based radar, they can break time and space, meaning they can zigzag through things so quickly that there's no way radar can detect them. That's exactly how quickly they are. Yeah, Linda, you're seeing someone behind me because there is someone behind me. If you can see, definitely he's very playful. And so we're going to learn a little bit tonight about the planet, where they come from. And when we're ready, we'll communicate. When John and I are ready, we're going to facilitate questions tonight, more longer questions for longer answers that I wish to facilitate here.
You can go ahead and start. What I was showing you is that these static beings, they travel in bubbles of sound. Okay, and in that bubble of sound that they are in, they are projected in their own acoustic space of however they want to travel. So they travel through the speed of light, and they travel through the speed of sound, and also when it's correlated together, it gives them hyperspace, which is creating their own background and where they came from. So they're taking that space where they came from and moving it to where they were at. So how I can explain that is that, give me 1 second here.
All right, take your time. And you're watching Encounters, and we're giving you a little bit of background so you understand what we're going to be doing tonight in terms of communications.
See what I do is this right here.
So you can look at this diagram that John has posted. We'll kind of explain how they do this.
So if we get a certain endurance interstellar spaceship that would be able to move aquatically, I meant to say that, and acoustically, with that, the hyper engines that you're seeing, it's a propulsion by sound, okay, and it vibrates at a very disruptive sound to its environment, but not to the one. Like if you're right below it, you wouldn't even hear it. It's that high. You would feel the force of it, but you wouldn't hear it.
Right.
So
and it's very finite too. It's like, so you got to be it's so finite the way the sound is, right?
Right. And so if you understand what a crop circle is, and when they take off, this is exactly where they leave that crop circle. That's what a crop circle is. They're taking off to their next destination, and that's the destination of where they went. So their next, whoever was following them or who's with them, they know where they went. So they're leaving them that's not actually my diagram. I found it on the internet. That was the closest thing I can get to understand what I was getting. So the credit, I don't want to get no credit for anything. I just trying to get an understanding. So I don't want to be sued or anything.
Right. No. But the diagram really is a good diagram to use.
Yeah. The way it comes out to be in a sense of our understanding is that we are only in one part of the dimension of visible spectrum of light, which is 1%, but you are in the avatar of the most highest energy. And if you understand that means you can go from one end to the next end without any issues. What holds us back is that what we were born in. They say the SIN, but it's the SINE. in a sine wave, and you had to figure out what frequency and what way to tune that sine wave to figure out where you're headed. So crop circles are the type of mapping technique. Yes, correct. So when they lay out the crop circle, it's like they hit it so fast, and then boom, and you just like see them like zigzag, and then they're gone. And if you look at them, and you take that crop circle, I don't have any on my phone or anything, but if you take one, I should download one, but if you get one and you match it up with the cosmos above, okay, and so each pyramid that is in our realm that we have not, that's not been hidden from us, they match up each constellation up above, okay, but it's down below. Okay, so
no, I've also been in a crop circle too, up in upstate New York about almost 20 years ago, and the energy was totally weird. The clouds above us on a partly cloudy sky up north in the Adirondacks, the clouds were whirling in a circle. It was like everything was like the universe just going in a circle. I can't describe it I am describing it. And my wife and I were in it with this other person, and they had land up there, and we were in. It was one of the few crop circles in the United States at the time. But you can feel the energy. It was really pretty intense. But go ahead.
Yeah. So when you were sitting in that crop circle, did you feel energy?
Oh, yeah. I felt energy, and I felt like we were almost being taken into another time and space. If we'd stayed there long enough, we were in a pickup truck in the field, and it was desolate. There's no like real houses. Maybe it's a country area, a few farms around, and they had some land, and we're in this crop circle, and I'm feeling this energy that was pretty intense. So we're going to be talking to our space brother in just a minute or two, folks.
I love how the wind blows tall grass, and it looks like the earth is breathing. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I got the understanding of that. So Starshine, the understanding that I got from this is that the whirlwind. Ouch. Okay, so let's see, whirlwind. Okay, so you have angels. Now, the thing that this, because this really correlates very well with everything, because static. So what I've been trying, Commander, is I've been trying this frequency off of a walkie-talkie, and I've had something earlier, and I was talking to either Gekko or I was talking to his brother Gork. The understanding I got is that they are full, and they're at their full potential now. Everything is back in its place that was once before. So the time that they took out the missing month, the month will be put back in. The crown has now been put back on its the correct person that is whoever the person that holds the crown. I don't know who the person is. But when he talked to me, he said it's a babbling gossip of air, an echo.
An echo, okay.
Yeah, which is crazy, right?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
From their perspective,
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is going to be...
And as we're speaking, folks, John and I, we're going to be leading up to interact with our space beings. So very shortly we'll be having that interaction.
Now on your you already got your radio. That's crazy. I can't seem to get them to comply. Uh-oh. There we go.
You know what? It's weird. I think they'll comply if I ask them to, as
Yeah, this is all you. Okay, here we go.
so I will definitely, I'm sitting here, so it is definitely all me. So Gatico, this is CmdrAleon. Please join us now. And if I'm repetitious, folks, there's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So understand that it's all me. And when I say it's all me, I'm not saying, well, it's all me, like an ego thing. I'm saying it's me because I am the one that Gatico has been with since this has happened. So Gatico, please utilize whatever you wish to utilize to join us tonight and communicate. And we'll start that communications right now. So you can hear my voice. I think sometimes Gatico needs to hear my voice. My voice is a vibrational frequency. So I'm using my vibrational frequency that he knows with my voice. He'll tune into my voice and say, oh, that's CmdrAleon. And when Gatico hears my voice, he will eventually be able to communicate. So Gatico, I'm going to speak a little bit here. Good thing I've been on radio for over 20 years. I know how to talk. So I'm going to ask Gatico to join us. Gatico, I'll keep mentioning my name until you're able to finite tune into my frequency. And as you tune into my frequency, you'll be able to have a conversation with us. I have many questions regarding your planetary system, what you do on your planet, how people live on your planet, what is how you function on your planet. There's so many things I wish to ask you. So I'm going to keep talking, and then eventually, as you get tuned into the frequency here, which I know you will, you'll break through on frequency and communicate with us here tonight. So this is Encounters, Gatico. You know my voice. You've known my voice for a very long time. And I invite you to now join us. I will talk as much as I need to on a continuous basis. It's like me saying Om 20,000 times. I can say Om 20,000 times. If I needed to say Om or you 20,000 times, I can say Om or you 20,000 times. So I'm asking you to communicate with us. We facilitated this evening for interaction. We're asking you to join us. I'm asking you to join us since I'm
She
your
said,
contact. What?
sorry, no, I'm just reading the comment.
Oh, okay. I'm asking you to join us. You can utilize whatever mode of transmission you wish, whether you wish to come through TikTok directly, whether you wish to come through a two-way communications device. That is up to you. We wish you to communicate now. I know that you're coming through. I can start hearing stuff now as I'm speaking. I hear a different sound coming through. I'm going to keep talking until you catch into my frequency. However long it takes me to do this, it won't take me 24 hours to do it. I know that. I know you hear me. So I know you're going to come through soon. Gatico, can you hear me now? I know you do. And if anyone else can hear the sounds of another voice, he will be coming through. If anyone hears it as I'm speaking, Gatico, please join us. Please join us now. Please join us now, Gatico. Gatico. We're not taking any other people on here. We're being very focused tonight on the show. I know there. So if you're there, Gatico, please. I know you're there. What?
What's up? He's from Arizona. I am too.
Oh, okay, there. So I hear Gatico's voice on my little earbuds coming through. I hear voices other than my own starting to come through. And other hear voices, Gatico, please come through the radio. If you want to do the radio, please come through, Gatico. Please come through and speak. I am right here. We're right here waiting for your communications. Not waiting, but we are really putting a lot of effort into vibrational voice frequency. I'm using vibrational voice frequency. Friends with Furry says I'm hearing him, and you probably are. He responds to my communications since we go back before I was born on Earth. Gatico, this is your friend, CmdrAleon. I am right here, right now. Please, I know you're on your ship somewhere. Please tune into the frequency and communicate. I've never had to talk like this for this amount of time. So this is going to be certainly a Guinness Book of World Records on my part if I have to keep talking like this. And I will, because I have the energy to do so. I'm very focused right now. So Gatico, please join us. We definitely invite you to speak. I don't know what you're using to communicate on your ship. I am also right here, right now. So let me just see what's going on here. I'm right here, right now. Oh, here it. Wait a minute. This is really weird. Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm on, wow. I got my radio on 6:30 a.m. too, as John has the other radio on. I heard my voice coming through the radio.
I just did too on channel 15. Now it's skipping by again.
Gotta go. I'm using a radio here. Gotta go. Can you hear me? Gotta go.
Hey, do you have your copper pyramid next to you?
I have the pyramid right on the table.
Yeah, put it right on top of that radio.
Okay. I'm going to put it on top of the radio right now. I just put it on top of the radio. Gotta go. This is CmdrAleon. I got the radio on. I got it on 6:30 a.m. Not that doesn't make any difference to you on a spaceship.
Maria.
Gotta go. Please communicate with us. This is CmdrAleon, facilitating the communications on the show here. I'm going to bring the radio back. Gotta go. Now I have the pyramid and the radio right near the oh, that's really weird. Gotta go. Can you hear me? I know you're there. I hear you speaking. Come on, no whispering, speak. Please speak. I'm using a pyramid, a copper pyramid on top of my radio. We hear you.
I can hear him good, good.
You can hear him good?
Turn it up just a little bit more.
I'll turn it up. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to put this on top. I'm holding the pyramid on top of the radio. I'm right here. I'm on 639. I'm going to go to 630. What? Gotta go. Wait a minute. I'm on 630. Gotta go. Can you hear me?
You got that down.
I'm going to go back to 639. They're 640. Wait a minute. I'm at 6.
Hey, when you're turning the dial, put not a lot of pressure on it, but put just enough pressure on it and just turn real slow.
Okay.
And if you go back and forth, because when you scan through like that, you're hitting the dial, but also there's transformers in there that rub against that thing, and it'll give you better opening.
All right, hopefully. So I just went to 639 now. Just on 639. Gotta go. I just had him in there a minute ago. I thought I heard him speaking. I'm going slow. Oh, I see, yeah. Oh, there he is. Gotta go. CmdrAleon. Gotta go. He just spoke for a second. Gotta go. I hear you. Can you hear me? I want to ask you about your planet tonight. Your planet. Gotta go. Let me go down to the frequency. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm back on where I want to be. Gotta go. I went off the frequency. I'm at 639. Gekko, can you hear me? Gekko, you're there. Gekko, CmdrAleon speaking. I just heard you a second ago. Can you tell us about your planet? How many people live on your planet? How many people live on your planet, Gekko? I'm playing with the radio frequencies. I'm still on 639. I got the volume up on the radio here. Oh, let me see here. How many people heard Gekko for like a brief second? Gekko? Whoa, I almost dropped my... Oh, I almost dropped... I gotta do something here. Give me a minute. I gotta reset something. Hold on. Gekko? Okay. I've got the radio here. I've got the pyramid here. I'm going to put the pyramid on the radio, bring the volume up. Volume's up to 17. Gekko, can you hear me? Gekko. We're on the same frequency. And we go to 630. Going down to 630. All right, I'm on 630 now. Okay, Gekko, I'm on 6:30 a.m. Gekko, this is CmdrAleon. Can you hear me?
Yep, I heard that one. I heard yes. Deep.
Okay, Gekko, I got the radio next to the phone. Being on Earth, it's not easy doing things like this.
That's everything right there. Yep.
Okay, Gekko, tell us about your planet. How many people live on your planet? How many people live on your planet, Gekko? Gekko, how many people live on your planet?
Infinity.
Infinity. Someone said they don't hear anything but static.
You remember how Predator talks?
The what?
Thinking that term of how Predator talks.
Yeah. I'm moving the radio around past the area here. Gekko, can you hear me? I'm on 6:30 a.m. right now. I'm going to turn the frequency. Wow. Hold on a second. We're on 6:12. Trying to go to 6:40 a.m. I'm in 6:39. Gekko? Gekko? Gekko, say hello. Gekko, CmdrAleon here. Respond. CmdrAleon is right here. CmdrAleon's here. Break through the frequency. Break through the frequency. Hey, Gekko. Gekko? He's able to speak English now. He knows English. He knows English. Come on, Gekko. Come on, Gattaco. Okay, Gattaco, you can come through my radio or John's radio. Gattaco, you can come through my radio or John's radio. So, Gattaco, you have my unconditional permission to use either my radio or both radios, John's or my radio. Come through. I'm going to change frequency for a minute. I'm going to go to 630.
Go up more, but like the...
I'm on 648. I'm on 630. I'm on 630 right now. Gattaco? Gattaco, please come through. So we're going between 630 and 640 and 639. The only other thing I'm going to do is just temporarily go up to another frequency. I'm going to go down to 5. I'm going to go to 530. 540. I'm on 540. 540 AM. Let me try that. Gattaco, can you hear me? Gattaco? Gattaco. Where are you? Where are you, Gattaco? Some people say they hear him. Gattaco? It was just here a moment ago. Let me put the pyramid down where it was. Again, I'm going back to another frequency in a minute. We're on 530. Gattaco? I'm on 540. Gattaco. Gattaco can hear me. We're going up to 5. Now I forgot what frequency I was on here. Wait a minute. I'm on 540. Well, that's the one I was trying to get to, I think. 540 AM. John, you want us to try your radio there, John, if you're still there? I hope I didn't lose John. I know he's here. Gattaco? Gattaco, please come through. Please let us know you're here, Gattaco. You spoke just a little bit before. Hey, John.
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to try to see if it'll come through your radio? I asked him to come through either this radio here or your radio. Because he came through like a minute or two like before. I'm on 540 AM right now. Come on in, Gattaco. This is CmdrAleon on Encounters. I've got the radio here, and I've got the copper pyramid. Gattaco? I even forgot what the original frequency was. What was the original frequency?
630.
630. Okay, let me go there. Okay, I'm going up. This ratty radio is kind of interesting. Oh, I'm on 630 now. Gattaco? I'm going to take the pyramid. Gattaco? Gattaco? I'm on 630 now. Gattaco? I think you're there. Gattaco, please come in. Gattaco, please join us.
I'm gonna try to do this in the pot first. That will help. Give me 1 second.
No problem. Gattaco, please join us on planet Earth for communications. Please join us, Gattaco. I'm waiting for your response. Waiting for your response. You're seeing the radio we're using here is a special radio. Gattaco, please come through. I got the pyramid underneath the radio. I'm holding on to it so it doesn't fall off. You'll see the pyramid here in a minute, I think. Yeah, there it is. Gattaco, can you hear me? Gattaco, we have 292 Earth humans right now listening. 290, 89 or 92 Earth people. Please come through. Gattaco. Please tell us about your planet. Please tell me about your planet. I would like to interview more about your planet. Gattaco, your planet. What is your planet like? I'm trying to get him to communicate here. All right, so I'm using my little bit of technology here. I'm going to let John try to use his technology over there.
I just want to see if the car will work.
Oh, the car?
Yeah. Because I know that one of the towers that does the normal distribution of the radio waves, it was taken down and being redone and being rebuilt.
Okay.
So let me see.
So we're gonna, John on his side is going to go to a radio tower, and we're gonna see what that does with facilitating communications. I'm CmdrAleon. I've asked Gattaco to communicate with us directly tonight, so he is always with me now. And you heard him just like less than a half hour ago speak a little bit, coming through my radio here. So we're hopefully gonna have communications with Gattaco tonight because I've asked him to speak. Gattaco is my friend. I wish him to speak. So I'm going to keep speaking until Gattaco comes through. And so we're going to have that facilitation of communications. He was in and out a little bit, Gattaco, so we're going to try to get him in a little bit stronger. I want everybody to at least get a bit of what's happening. I've got the radio on here. I'm bringing the volume down just a little bit here for now. And on John's end, we're going back and forth. I didn't hear anything trying to... I'm just reading people's notes here. Noel said he said Aleon. Okay. Yeah, I know he can hear me. I know. Someone said he said Aleon. I'm reading comments in the broadcast here. I know some people did hear him just a little bit ago. So now we're going back to John on his radio equipment, and we are going back and forth. Gattaco came through on my thing, which was interesting, less than probably 30 minutes ago. So we're just really focused on this. Our focus is on what we're doing here on our special tonight, and we're going to stay focused on that here as well. I've got mine turned down a little bit, but I still hear static on 6:30 a.m. John is mobile right now, going to a radio tower, and we're going to see Gekko. If that radio tower Gekko will help you get through on communications on frequency, we're hoping that will help a lot. You're watching a special edition of Encounters. This is our contact show on a Friday night. I'm your host, CmdrAleon, with my co-host for our contact session, which is John. And we're glad to both be here together with you on this very important night. And on Friday night as well, towards the weekend. We welcome our friends in Japan and other places that are part of our show. We do have connections in Japan that have joined our show and are watching the show. And I know in Japan they're very much having encounters and things of that nature going on. Thank you, Sharon. Gekko, this is CmdrAleon using my voice patterns to put through to focus our energy. I want everybody out there, or wherever you are in the world, just to clear your minds of every other topic in the world and just focus on contact here tonight. Just focus on contact, clear your minds of all your thoughts, focus on inviting our space brother Gekko. And Gekko, again, your planetary system. We'd like to learn a little bit more about UFO Mania in Japan. Welcome, my friend. We would like to know more about your society, the way you live on your daily basis on your planet versus Earth. How do people on your planet live? And what is some of the things that you would do on a daily basis on your planet? Victoria, good evening.
Don't ever do that again, jackass.
So we're here live, and again, me and James are facilitating this together. I'm inviting Gekko to come in. Again, understand I'm speaking on a frequency, communicating on their frequency through static, and therefore they have to respond through static to get through our frequency here on Earth. So as we're going through static, we are going to make communications happen. We've done it in the past, and we're going to do it again. So as I keep talking, I will facilitate Gekko being able to find me and communicate with both of us, and people will be able to hear him speak. So this is something we're doing right now. Good thing I have a lot of apple cider. I'm drinking a lot of apple cider, Gekko, so we're waiting for you to join us here and get into contact with us so we can communicate some of these questions that we have right now for you. And I know every time we do this, it's going to be different. Nothing is always the same when we speak, but I'm definitely facilitating this communications with you now, and I'm drinking a lot of apple cider on this broadcast tonight. I guarantee you I am drinking a lot of apple cider. Gekko, and Gekko, for new people, I made contact with him over a month ago through an Alexa app, playing music of Billie Holiday, and then facilitated communications through static, which is how they operated, through static in order to communicate with us. And then one thing led to another, and we've been communicating ever since. John's using radio as well as I am using radio here. And we are set up. I've also got the copper pyramid I got earlier today, actually. I'm using the copper pyramid for helping us facilitate that communications. And you can't really see it right now. There it is. The copper pyramid. It's beautiful. Just got it today. I'm putting this on top of the radio. And as I do that, I'm on 6:30 a.m. Yes. I've got a radio and John's got a radio on right now. I'm on 6:30 a.m. right now. And we're trying to facilitate communications with Gekko. What frequency are you on right now, John?
1710.
Oh, I'm going to go to 1710. I didn't know you were there.
Oh, my
All
bad.
right, so I'm going to 1710 as well. I will be there in a minute. All right, I'm on 1710. Gekko. I'll put the pyramid on top. Gekko. We're both on 1710 on the East Coast and the Arizona time zone. Gekko, can you hear me? Gekko, can you hear me? We're both on the same frequency. Gekko, this is CmdrAleon calling you from planet Earth. Come in. Gekko, come in. This is CmdrAleon. What's happening? I heard that. Gekko, can you hear me right now? We're both on 1710. I hear that. Do you hear that? I'm on I got my radio right next to the phone. I'm on 1710 as well. Gekko? 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 Gekko, can you hear me? Gekko, this is CmdrAleon speaking on Earth Broadcasting System, talking directly through frequency, right on frequency, Gekko. We're on frequency, Gekko. We're on frequency, Gekko. We're on frequency. We're on frequency. We're on frequency. You know what's really weird? Every time I talk, something weird happens with the sound. Has anybody noticed that? Gekko?
It's like bringing back.
It's what?
It's just like it's bouncing all over the place. It seems like
It's bouncing. You notice when I speak, everything kind of stops for a minute? Gekko? If I say Gekko? Gekko? That's really weird. Yeah. Gekko? It's like, boop, it stops like a glitch. That's because I have the control of contact with Gekko. John is also facilitating the radio frequencies. I got the radio frequency on the same 1710, and we're double amping up the frequency here. Gekko? 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 Why is our sound pausing when I stop talking? You're there, Gekko, somewhere, so you can hear me. Gekko, I know you're being very quiet. Very strange. I'm going to figure why this is happening. It's part of the whole experience. Gekko, can you hear me? Gekko, we are here now. Gekko, we are here now. Gekko, we are here now. I got the radio on 1710. I'm going to turn the volume up. I'm repeating myself on purpose. I just turned it up. Gekko, we are here now. We got the radios on 1710 AM, both of us. Come on, Gekko, you can push through the frequencies. Is there any interference on Earth-based frequencies, Gekko? Use your technology to break through it. You got to amp it up. I remember one night, the Gekko, you need to amp up your amplification to get through here. Amplification, that's what it is. I'm going to turn this up a little bit more. Okay. I'm moving my radio across the speaker. That's why I'm going like this. Gekko? Gekko? We are here. We are here right now. Gekko, this is CmdRAleon. Someone's saying I should sing Gekko a song. Well, I'll tell you what. If singing Gekko a song makes him speak, I will sing a song. How many people want me to sing a song in the experiment of communications? If I get a resounding enough responses for me to do a short song, I'll do it. Gekko? Gekko, do you like the way I sing?
I can hear you through my radio.
What? You hearing me through the radio? That's when we have contact.
I can hear you through my radio.
That's good. Then keep it right there. That means Gekko is going to be able to find us. You're on 1710? John, you're on 1710? John, you're on 1710? Gekko, can you hear me? Gekko, can you hear me? What frequency are you on? You're on 1710, right? You're on 1710, right? I'm repeating myself on purpose, folks. I'm going to sing a song and see if Gekko comes in. Gekko, this song is for you. Gekko, I'm CmdrAleon. From the Ashtar command we've gone a long time ago. Gekko, you're an old friend I know, that we've seen far below, beyond this earth and so. Gekko, won't you say something now? Won't you tell us something now? This is your friend Aleon. Gekko, my space brother Gekko, I wish you would speak to something, no. Say something, Gekko. I'm coming to you from Earth right now with the Ashtar command, and you know how to communicate with us right now. Come on, Gekko. That's just a little bit of singing. I'm using that to try to get him to speak. I'll sing what... Gekko, can you hear me? Gekko, we're really wanting to have a communications here with you. You know, I know if I were single and you were a woman and you were playing hard to get, that's one thing. But you're my friend in space. You're making this difficult tonight. So please help us here. I know you're out there. Thank you, Trance. You know, we're on 1710 AM. Whether that frequency means anything to you on a spaceship, I do not know. But I know that's the frequency that we're on. John says I'm coming through his AM radio. Gekko, if you can hear me through John's AM radio, please speak. I'm right here. We're right here right now. You spoke just a minute ago, and then we lost you. You spoke a minute ago, and then we lost you. We are doing everything we can to open the cosmic doorway for you so you can speak. You don't know how much work this takes to do. All you've got to do on the spaceship is break through frequency and communicate. Break through the frequency. Speak. Say hello. Join us. Gekko. It's 12:14 in the morning on the east coast of the United States on planet Earth, and I am sitting here with this radio. And
Yes, oh my God, thank you for getting there.
640 is taken.
Oh, 640 is taken? What? I'm on 1701. 17. Oh, no, I was on. How did I get to 1701? I'm on 1710 now. Gekko, can you hear me? I'm right here. I got the pyramid too. You're on 1710? I'm on 1710. Gekko, please join us. We really wish to communicate. Gekko, you're doing so good the first earlier part of last month. What's going on here, Gekko? Come on through. There's a song it's called Come On Through to the Other Side. I think the Doors played that song years ago. So it's Gekko, come on through to the other side, Gekko. Come on through the frequency. I know you can do it. We all know you can do it. I got all the energy amped up here, Gekko. Okay, Gekko, is there a certain word I need to say to get you to speak? Since you facilitated communication with me in my house over a month ago, now you're playing hard to get. I'm just kind of kidding. Gekko's playing hard to get tonight.
That's fucked up, guys. What are you playing hard to get for?
But John and I know, even though Gekko's playing hard to get,
Yeah,
he
right?
can hear he's probably sitting there laughing at us and saying, I hear everything John and Commander's saying. I can hear both of these guys, grown adults, sitting here trying to talk to me, and I'm not saying a word. I'm just enjoying them sitting here on a live broadcast show and trying to communicate with me, and I'm already hearing them, and I'm just sitting here with the group of ETs on our ship listening to what they're doing. Gekko, do you find us entertaining? Is that what it is? I know people on Earth on TikTok find this interesting, but are you just really enjoying sitting there on your ship, listening to me speak nonstop? If I was to do, I'm not going to do this for 24 hours, but if I was to do this, I can probably break what they call a record, a Guinness Book of World Record. I bet you I could. That's there, Gekko. I just heard him. Gekko. Hello, good evening. Are you just like sitting there laughing right now? Are you? Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at me? So, Gekko, you're not laughing at me. Tell me about your planet. I know you're not laughing at me. Tell us about your planet, Gekko. He's speaking. He's speaking. Don't move anything. He's speaking.
It was changing right here. It went from like AM to like some other. I've never seen it say anything but AM, but it went from AM to something not FM or anything. It was something totally different.
Yeah. Everybody here who just heard him for the first time, everything I'm telling you is the truth. Gekko just spoke. Where do you think he's going? Did he move to another frequency? You're on 1710, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on 1710 too. Gekko. So now that we've facilitated communications, Gekko, what is going on? What is going on, Gekko? What is going on? He's right there. What's going on, Gekko? Gekko, we're on 1710. I'm on 1710 too.
I heard that was just from your side, huh?
Yeah, my side. I have him on the same frequency. So he's coming through on your 1710. He would have to be coming through on my side. So Gekko, let me ask you a question. What is going on tonight on your spaceship? Can you bring up your voice louder through the frequency? We need you to turn up your frequency or your voice. You need to turn up your voice. Your voice needs to come through a little bit stronger. You need to come in stronger.
Let me see if I can do something. I'm gonna see if Sirius Radio has it.
I'm still on 1710 AM.
Okay, that's fine.
So how many people for the first time heard Gekko tonight who've never heard Gekko before? Please say first time if you're the first time you've heard him. What?
Is that what it said TikTok radio, I think. That's what I did. Oh yeah, it's right there.
Jacket on. And that's so true. I travel a lot for work and
oh no thanks. We're good.
First time, oh good. First time people have heard him. That's great. So now you know the commander's stories are true. that Godico is on a spaceship, just to let you know. I don't know where his ship is right now, but it is usually somewhere in the outer atmosphere of the Earth, or it's in the Earth's atmosphere somewhere. So I'm going to ask Godico where his ship is right now. Godico, can you tell me where your ship is right now? Godico, can you tell me where your spaceship is? Where your spaceship is right now, Godico? Where's your spaceship? Let me see if we can get him in here. Oh, okay, Pierre. We appreciate that. Richard, you will. When Godico comes through really strong, you'll hear his voice. So, Godico, can you hear me? Godico, can you hear me? I know if you go back to the 1710 where you are, for some reason, that seems to be where he is operating at. Godico, can you hear me? We're both on 1710 AM. Godico, we're on 1710 AM on the East Coast and out towards the West. Simultaneous broadcasting frequency, Godico. So where's your ship right now, Godico? You need to come in stronger on the voice. People can't hear you too well. People can't hear you too well. You need to bring your voice in stronger. You need to bring your voice in stronger, Godico. You need to bring the voice in stronger. Because before I heard you, but very, very low. Can you come in stronger, Godico, on 1710 AM frequency? Some people are able to hear you and some people aren't. So where are you now, Godico? Where are you? Where are you now? Where are you now, Godico? What, John?
My Jeep just turned off.
Oh, by itself?
Yeah.
Maybe Godico's controlling the vehicle now.
Oh, fuck that.
You never know.
Don't do that to me. This thing takes off.
It's okay. He won't take it off. If anything, you might elevate into space and it might turn into a spaceship. A spaceship that was once a car. Hey, what's John's car looking like a spaceship now? That would be pretty interesting. Godico, can you hear us? We're on 1710 AM. And we're putting all our good energy out here to communicate. What? What just happened?
It sounded like gunfire.
Well, I didn't hear that. I thought I was hearing something else.
It's probably fireworks.
Yeah.
This kid.
So you got your radio turned up. I got this radio turned up to 1710. Godico, this is CmdrAleon. Please join us. So I'm really just sitting here, putting as much cosmic energy out from planet Earth to your spaceship to facilitate this communications tonight. And you did speak just briefly a while ago, so we know that you're there. Godico, what kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you like? I'm going to be repetitious here. Godico, what type of music do you like? Music. Godico. I got the pyramid on top of my radio here. Godico, what kind of music? Godico. I got myself a radio. I should sing a song. He likes me singing. What do you think, John? Should I sing him a song?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, Godico, I've got myself a radio with a pyramid. Godico, I got a radio. I got a radio just for you that you can't see, but it's right here with me. I got a song for you, Godico, on your spaceship traveling through the universe. I got some pyramids in my hand. just for you as a gift. When I see you, I'm going to give you this pyramid you can take on the ship. Godico, I got myself a copper pyramid. It's probably lighter than your spaceship. And maybe we can go together and take a trip. Oh, Godico, we want to go on a spaceship trip. Godico? That's my song. There you go. The commander's making up songs I've never made up before in my life. Just for Godico, my friend.
Fine.
Now, if you think you're ever going to see this on TikTok ever, there's no TikTok that will ever do anything like this and be bold enough to do it. But the commander is bold enough to do it with John, and we're here telling you it's real. It's as real as it's going to get, folks. Maria said she heard hi. Godico, hi back. If Maria heard hi, I believe her because she hears Godico. Thank you, Mickey. We appreciate it. The music is medicine. Godico, I'm going to sing you another song until you speak. I want you to tell me, Godico, what you think of my next song. We live in a galactic universe. We're taking trips all the time. We live in a galactic universe. We don't know where we are. We live in a galactic universe. We're going very far to Godico's planet. Wherever that is, we're going to Godico's planet. Wherever that is. We're taking a trip on a ship to Godico's planet. We're taking a trip on a ship to Godico's planet someday. We're going to say hooray. We're going to go on the ship. And we're going to play some music for Godico. We're going to go on his spaceship. Godico, speak, say hello. The commander's singing your song to your people on your ship. And I don't care because I'm just going to do it anyway. I hear him. Godico. Don't move it. Godico. Godico, how do you like my songs? Godico, how do you like my songs? Godico? How do you like my songs? Godico? How do you like songs? My songs? How do you like my songs, Godico? Godico, can you sing a song? You know how to sing, Godico? Do you know how to sing? Can you sing? Can you sing? Can you sing? He's kind of like, I can hear him in there. Godico, can you sing? It says here, Maria is really good. She's tuned in. She says, I hear you. Yes. Okay, Godico, do you know any songs by musicians on Earth? Can you sing a song, Godico? Any song.
What was the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Holy shit, you scared the shit out of me.
We'll just try to keep the language clean there, but
I'm fired.
The music, was that from another radio frequency or something?
Yeah, it was Taylor Swift.
She came in on 1710? You're on 1710, right?
I was, yeah.
Maybe Godico put her on. Godico, do you like Taylor Swift? Godico, please answer. Do you like Taylor Swift, the singer? Godico, do you know who Taylor Swift is?
Oh, here he's yes.
Oh, he's saying yes? Godico, do you like Taylor Swift? If he says yes in his own voice, I'll be pretty amazed. Oh, he's saying no.
What the hell is going on in here, man?
He's talking. Let him talk. You don't like Taylor Swift there, Gatico? Gatico, do you like Taylor Swift or the Beatles?
This is fascinating.
He's saying no. He doesn't like Taylor Swift. He doesn't like it.
I'm like a whirlwind of like
her.
music. It's
He
like
doesn't. He does not like the Earth-based singer Taylor Swift. He does not like her. Oh my God.
Oh,
he's making me laugh. You're making me laugh, Gatico. That was amazing. He doesn't like Taylor Swift. I don't know if I'll ever get over that. Oh man.
Who do you like? Gekko? Who do you like, Gekko? You like Metallica?
Do you like the Moody Blues? You like the Beatles?
What the
heck? Do you like the Beatles or do you like the Moody Blues music? Moody Blues, have you heard of them, Gatico, on Earth? The group called the Moody Blues?
I heard something about Starship. He's like ship.
Oh, Jeff. Do you like Jefferson Starship, Gatico? The group Jefferson Starship? Have you heard of Jefferson Starship?
Look at that.
He's saying yes. He's talking about Jefferson Starship. Yes. Okay. He likes Jefferson Starship.
No, don't do that. You're gonna make him mad again.
Let's not lose our frequency here.
Hold on, let me see. Can I? What is it doing?
Who wants me to ask him about what's going on in Miami about the ET? Should I ask him about that? I want to ask him about that. Gatico, I want to ask you about something that happened in the last 24 hours on the planet. There are people that said that ETs were walking in Miami, Florida, near a mall. Were there ETs walking in Miami, Florida, near a mall? Can you answer the question, please? Were the ETs walking near a mall in Miami, Florida? Are you back on the same frequency? John?
Yeah.
Are you on the frequency we just had contact with? Yeah, Gatico, can you tell us about Miami? Were there ETs coming through a Stargate in Miami the last 24 hours? Were there extraterrestrial beings that came through a Stargate? Gatico, can you answer the question? Gatico, can you answer the question? Gatico?
What does this mean?
Let's listen. Let's keep it right on frequency there. I'm trying to get an answer about Miami.
Whoa.
Gatico, what happened in Miami? Were there space people that came through a portal? Did space people come through a portal? He said, yup. Gatico, did you say yup or yes? He's confirming yes, there were space people that came through a portal. Where did the space people go when they were walking out into the mall? What happened to them? Do you know what happened to them? Where are they? Are the space people that came across in that portal with the kids, are the space people okay? Where are the space people? Are the
Holy
space people okay? Are the space people okay, Gottico? Were the space people friendly? Somebody's asking, were those space people that came through, were they friendly?
I heard fine.
Fine, fine, fine. I heard that too. Yeah, I heard that. Fine, fine, fine. Very friendly, yes. Are they, Gottico, are they okay? Are they safe? Are they safe?
That's nuts,
Good.
dude.
So you're watching Encounters, and
Hey, one of
John
those
and
hot-
I. Go ahead, John. Are you all right?
I was eating pepper and I had one left and it's freaking hot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So what we're doing is I have Gottico speaking through radio. I can't even hear him on my radio. I don't know what. Gottico, can you come through my radio too? I'm on the same frequency, I think. I'm not. No, I am. Gottico. So where did they come from? What star system did they come from? The ones that were walking Miami through a portal. Where did they come from? Can you tell us where they came from? Can you tell us where they came from? Where did they come from? Where are they from?
Yeah, show
Gottico,
yourself.
where are they from? What?
Wait, hold on. When I read that dude's comment.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out. Gottico, where did they come from?
There's a burst of light over there on that thing.
Yeah, don't get defocused too much. Gottico, where did they come from? Gottico, where did they come from? Did they come from your star system? Did they come from your star system? Gottico, did they come from your star system?
Huh.
Gottico, can you visibly show yourself? Gottico, can you show yourself? Can you show yourself, Gottico, physically? Gottico, can you show yourself physically? This is CmdrAleon asking the question.
Look at that window over there. When you guys said that, I swear. When you guys said something about his work, show yourself. I don't like him, dude.
Yeah. What happened?
That window over there, it was like, I don't know.
It looks like a reflection of light.
Yeah, that's fine, but it changed though. It changed.
It did. So they can probably use light to change things too, right? You saw something in the window, I think, John, right?
Yeah, that window's closed. They moved out of there. That's it. We're just. We've been watching the house for a while. They moved out.
Okay. Gottico, are you able to physically show yourself?
Like it was a bluish shadow.
Yeah, Hart said she's saying, I thought I seen it move too. Some people said they thought it was moving. Gottico, So tell us, where I am here, can you physically manifest yourself in my house in this room right now, Gekko? Can you manifest here with the commander? Can you, Gekko, manifest here?
I don't know. It won't let me.
Mystic says he spoke and you're not listening. I am listening to him. I can hear him on my earbuds, but I haven't heard him speaking at the moment. No, Gekko won't get arrested. If he's over here, he'll not get arrested. He's totally safe. I'm now sitting here listening for Gekko to respond. Whoops. To respond a little bit.
Who will get arrested?
No, it's saying if Gekko were to appear, just joking, if Gekko were here with me, he'd get arrested.
That's funny.
Someone says he's behind me. I don't see him behind me. Gekko, are you behind me? Gekko, are you behind me? Gekko, someone says you're behind me. Are you behind me? Gekko, can you hear me? Are you behind me? Oh, I will. J9er, I will later. He said no. He's not behind me, someone said. Okay. It's funny how some people hear him and then I hear him. It's just weird how that works. I don't understand it, but Blue says it sounds like he is. I'm getting different responses. Gekko, so where are you located right now at this moment? Where are you located right now at this moment? What's your location? My space friend, what's your location? On Laura's show? I'd be happy to. If you'll come out with Laura, whoever she is, I'd be happy to do it. Gekko, it's almost 1 a.m. on the planet Earth on the East Coast. I'm 2 hours ahead of John. He's 2 hours behind me on the Earth. In time, that is. Child of God says their mirror is now vibrating on the show. Oh, that's a good question, Hart. Gekko, can you read people's comments? Gekko, are you able to read people's comments in the live here? I can hear him a little bit. Gekko, you're really low. Can you bring up your volume? Gekko, can you bring up your volume? You're really faint. Is there something on your ship you can turn up the volume on the frequency? Gekko, do you have any questions for or about us? Great, Jackie. That's a good question. Gekko, do you have any questions for or about us? I know he'll probably answer this question because he's the one who created it. Gekko, do you like Billie Holiday? Gekko, what do you think of Billie Holiday? The singer. Billie Holiday. Take care, Taz. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, Charles is in here.
What? Gekko. There he is. He's talking. Gattaca, what's your favorite Billie Holiday song? He's speaking. He's speaking right now. Grave, he's my space brother. He's speaking from his spaceship. Gattaca, what's your favorite space song from your own planet? Do you have your favorite songs on your planet? What is your favorite song?
That's what I feel too right now. I felt the same thing, Loretta. And I felt like I was talking to somebody, but I'm just listening.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you shitting me? You can't hear me? I've been trying to talk to you this whole entire time. Oh yeah, really? That's awesome. Oh really? That's you? That's me. That's what we're the same.
Gattaca's singing, I think. Gattaca's singing if we listen. Gattaca, if you're singing, please talk a little bit stronger, Gattaca, so we can hear your singing. Please sing stronger. Gattaca, are you trying to sing? Gattaca, we're listening so you can speak. We're all sitting here listening for you. Gattaca, can you play us a song? Play us a song that you like? I would love to hear a song that you like. But I want to thank you for your communications with us tonight, Gattaca. For many people, this is their first time hearing you. First time.
I didn't change
What?
it.
Oh, you changed the frequency?
This is what's playing right now.
What frequency is that on? Oh, you're on some other thing.
Boo Boo Dolls.
Oh.
Now I'm gonna change it back.
Okay, we're on 1710.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gattaca. We want to thank you for being with us tonight, Gattaca. We want to thank you. Gattaca, we want to thank you for being with us, communicating with us tonight. Gattaca, the people of Earth send their love to you. We send our unconditional love to your people. Commander sends his love, and so does everybody watching this show. We send our love to you, letting people know that there's real communications happening here. Now people know we have real communications happening here.
Yeah. That's for sure.
And this show is recorded, so it'll be on my YouTube channel. If you missed any of my shows, my YouTube channel is Ashtar Command Spaceship News. I'll have this on there at some point tomorrow. It'll be downloaded and put on there. And I appreciate your gifts, so if you want to gift the show, please do so. It takes a lot of work to do what we're doing here, to do what I'm bringing Gattaca in to speak. You can do a Venmo, Cash App, 5, 10, or 15 is good. Become a subscriber to my communications here. Subscriptions can be monthly, whatever you want it to be. Gifting, if you have TikTok coins, be a gifter. And I really would appreciate that. It takes a lot of work to do what we're doing here, having first contact. And really, we don't channel anything here. We try to keep it real and we have since day one. So there you go. We appreciate everything. Your
You
gifts.
turn on the
And what?
You turn on the volume?
No, my volume is still where it is. What happened?
Mine's at 38. It's gone.
Your volume went down? My volume is still up. I have my radio here. I'm still on 1710. It's at 14. It's moving all over the place. It's going up. My volume's going all over the place by itself. It went up to 20, 19, 21. Gekko? Gekko, can you hear me? Gekko. 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 I'm going to increase the frequency volume. I'm going to amplify the volume so you can speak. Gekko, can you hear me? I'm bringing the volume up. 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 Gekko, can you hear me? This is crazy. Okay, folks. I'd love to stay on here longer. Before we go, I want Gekko to have a closing remark. Gekko, would you like to say something before we go to sleep? It's almost 1 in the morning. Gekko? Gekko? Commander would like you to say something in closing remarks to the people on here. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say?
Hey.
Okay, you're at your home front? Where are you?
I seen the same thing. I seen someone that was walking, and he's okay. That's Mark. I seen one of the squad units coming up, and I left outside of 17 or 742 on Hannibal right here. It went around this way. It came out on Sterling right here.
Loretta. Yeah.
There's a white car.
Okay.
And it was being parked. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You guys just give me.
No problem. So as John is dealing with something locally where he is, we're going to have some finally closing statements. I got my radio here. I'll bring it up just a minute. Gekko, do you have anything you want to say? Gekko, is there anything you wish to say? Gekko? Gekko? I'm over here with the radio too, Gekko.
How long ago did you hear when I said, did you hear that gunshot? How many minutes ago was that?
Maybe 6 minutes, 7 minutes ago?
Yeah, that's about it.
Maybe.
So 6 or 7.
And what kind of vehicle is it?
It was a white Mitsubishi Mirage. It was like an older beat up one.
White Mitsubishi Mirage?
Yeah, I want to say probably like a 2007 maybe. Like,
Okay.
I really don't know anything about Mitsubishi, but I just know that it was that symbol on the back.
It came out of that vehicle, or it was just the same time that vehicle was pulling out?
Yeah, right when I heard it, I saw the car take off, and then I thought it was like right on my street, but it wasn't. So I came out, and that's when he was coming down to Sterling, and then the squad car was coming in, and I saw you guys come in.
Oh, so they passed it. So I got
Yeah.
So they passed it.
Yeah, so I think it was 1278 unit 1278.
No, that's me.
That's you? Okay.
I just got here, so
Okay. All right.
they're the ones who got here first.
Okay. Yeah, because it was not a firework for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, that had been gunshot, and then
How many shots did you hear?
just one.
Oh, just the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I
I'll let
appreciate
him know.
it.
Well,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
If you
thanks.
see the car again, just let us know.
Yes, sir. You got it. Thank you. All right.
Well,
So,
you never know what's going to happen on encounters with John and me on here. All kinds of stuff happening on the planet Earth, off planet. It's been quite a show tonight, right, John?
well, you see, that's what I was trying to tell you. This is what I deal with all the time because, well, no, that was the first initial gunshot because I already called that in. That's what I was doing. Like when you guys were listening to Gekko, that's what I called in.
Oh, okay.
I was meeting my mic, and then I heard it again, but it came from down the street here, there was a car down there parked, and then I heard it, and that's when I asked you guys if you heard it. Then I saw the car, like people get in the car.
Oh, okay.
So, but they heard it 4 more times, so that means that there was a gunshot. So,
Wow.
and there's like 4 people that called.
Wow. So not only are we making intergalactic history here, but we're having breaking news from Arizona on an Earth-based level.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I'll tell you, this show does everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, I appreciate you guys being patient there. I didn't have
we are.
Marshall. Oh my God, I got to stretch. Hold on. Oh my goodness.
We're gonna let people know that we thank Attico. I know he can hear me. I facilitated him coming through. He eventually did. I want to thank John for his part always in as we work together on these projects, and I facilitate Attico coming through. Attico gets my voice frequency, and then on the radio frequency, he's able to speak. So it's been a really long night, and we just want to. Any last words you want to say, John, before we close our show?
No, I just appreciate all the viewers. But see now, like the window, there's nothing in that window now. It's moved over actually. It's parked like right here.
Yeah,
it's totally different now.
Before they saw it, it was moving like earlier when Attico was coming through.
Yeah,
there was a person that said, "Attico, can he show himself?" And that's the thing people were saying through the window.
Oh shit! Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Reflection. That's why I was like, "Whoa, that's not normal."
That wasn't normal. So we had Attico with us. Eventually, we finally got Attico to. We've had Attico come in way stronger on his voice levels, but we appreciate Attico. However, he had to do it. He made it through here on the show. We were glad that he was here. How many of you had your first contact experience tonight with me with Attico, the space being? How many? Please tell me first time. Any first timers? Linda, great.
There is
Kate, Sharon. Let's see, Marlene. Yep. Okay. Dustin, great. Pink Justice. I'm just looking at people's comments here. First timers. Adolphius, Jay Niner, Marilyn. Great. Are you on a radio frequency?
Me?
Yeah, I just heard a noise.
Oh, that was me. I was just putting the dishes away.
Oh, okay. As I'm talking, it's still weird. Like when I talk, there's like a voice frequency shift. Dustin, first time. So again, thank John. Everybody, I want to thank John. I want to thank Attico. I want to thank myself, which I should thank for the contact that I have with Attico to bring him in here and get him to speak. And we'll have more of Attico, and we'll have more events with Attico as we want to learn more about his planet and about the people on his planet. That's one of my first things that I want to learn about is his planet, where they come from.
Yeah.
And so
I can look into it as much as I can, but because they were always wondering, like, why does John stay up so late? This is the reason why, because the neighborhood didn't have a neighborhood watch, and if you ever see those signs in your neighborhood, like there's no one that does it anymore. So that's why I said I'll just sign up for it. But these are the words I've looked up right here for the Gaiko language.
Yeah.
Uman is human being, Lulark is moon, and then Ayaja, but it's a throaty type of language that they do.
It's like a throat, like a.
Yeah, if I could try to imitate it, it'd be like from Predator. That's the only thing it reminds me of it. And then like Guhan T is Russus, but I'm reading it like it's Egyptian or like.
It's hard to. Their language is really difficult to understand a little bit.
Yeah.
He's learned English though. He knows how to speak English now.
I think they know how to speak everything, I think, but I just don't know if they're on the frequency of what I was looking for is that whirlwind. Remember that girl? She was like the whirlwind is it's inside of that fractal moment of whenever they're shifting their entity. I think that's where it all comes into where it sounds like to us it's static, but to them it's probably a much a finer language than most.
Yeah. And we'll get more into that because there's just like, and John had told me earlier he was using his two-way radio and Godico came through the two-way radio. Is that the
I
radio
can't-
you were using?
Yeah, but I can't get nothing now.
Yeah. I guess we can't really predict it. I would say
Yeah.
Godico, come through his radio, Godico. If you're there, come through his frequency on the radio, two-way radio. Two-way radio.
Wow.
It's all right. Well, we had good contact with him tonight.
No, yeah. I mean, I could hear some of it, Commander. To be honest, I heard yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I heard that too. When you heard the yup. That's I heard that too.
Bye.
He would say, and when it came to Taylor Swift, he said, no. He said, he said, no.
Yeah. Taylor Swift.
He doesn't like Taylor. He does not like Taylor Swift. We now know that, folks.
Yeah.
The person from space on their ship does not like Taylor Swift. Good thing he doesn't have to go to a concert and pay a bazillion dollars to get in the stadium.
My son shot me with a BB on Christmas.
Oh, really?
I was like, dude.
That'd be crazy.
But he got the new BB gun and he goes, you know what, Dad, I'm grown up. I know how to handle my gun. I said, okay. Yeah. And he got up, and right when he got up, he did it on accident. He said, but I know he did it on purpose.
No, but, yeah. Hey, you know what, John? I'm gonna get myself thanking you very much, and in general, even if we're not doing contact shows, come on, because there's segments we want to do about different things that are happening. We're gonna keep people abreast of what John and I are doing together. John's building the Stargate, and we're going to do a live broadcast at some point when it's ready. He'll tell me, and then we're going to do this thing at the Crystal Shop where I am here, coming through a Stargate with the Nikola Tesla things that you've never seen before, people. So that's coming soon.
Yeah, that's a funny
right
thing.
Here live.
I did get shot in the eye with a BB from my best friend when I was younger. It's this eye right here, I think. You see the eye?
Oh, really? Okay.
You see it?
Is there like a marking there or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from a BB gun.
He's probably for where those garbage cans are at. And we were having this BB gun war, but it was the fake plastic ones, and he shot, and I went to go lay back down, and it hit my eye right on it. And I mean, that was like the worst pain I've had in a long time. But
oh man, that's crazy.
But luckily, it wasn't me. Anyways, I'll jump out of here. I appreciate it, and then like I said. I'll make sure that you give the gifts to Commander. If anything that does come to me, I'm going to send it to him just to proceed the show and keep it going the way it's going. And I appreciate it. Love you guys.
Thank you. Well, you definitely appreciate you, and we appreciate Godico coming in when I asked him to. So thank you, Godico. Everybody, tonight it's been another successful communications, and this show will be available on YouTube. Time for me to get out of here and get some sleep. Well, thank you for being on the show, everybody. Much love to everybody out there, all the new people, old people. Now you know that we have contact, and we're not channeling anything. We're not playing games. Everything we do here is real. Take care. I'm going to get some rest. Adios, everybody. Peace. Thanks, Kit Kat, for all the gifts. All the people out there gifting me, thank you. I appreciate it. We hit 67,000 tonight. We thank you so much. Everybody be well. We're getting ready for a snowstorm on Saturday night in Connecticut, in New England. So we're hoping it's not a lot of snow, and we're going to hunker down. If it is, no problem. Everybody have a good night. We love you all. Thanks for watching Encounters.